year when you had to sit out with a sprained ankle, it seemed like your rhythm was thrown off, and eventually your confidence was hurt a little bit. How hard will this be come back from 10 games? Been out for a while.
It'll be a challenge, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm really excited to get back on the court Wednesday, and I just got to fight through it and help my team as much as possible.
What are the things that are most difficult about coming back after that long? Is it your wind, or is it finding a rhythm, or your teammates, or?
Just finding, like, I guess you could say finding my rhythm and, like, just conditioning everything. But it's nothing new for me. I went through it last year. So I think after a game or two, I should be fine.
Was this a frustrating period for you to have to do this the second straight year?
Definitely, because I want to be out there with my team battling every night. But sitting back and watching, it hurt a little bit. But I learned a lot from watching, and hopefully I can just contribute right away.
They telling you how much you might play tomorrow?
No. We'll see.
Have you learned a little bit from your troubles last year? Okay, I have to avoid this. I have to maybe pay better attention to that when you come back now?
I think if I just focus on the defensive end, focus on rebound, I'll be fine. Offense will come, and just got to play hard.
Tyrone, how much will it help you and everyone else just have one more guy out there who can score and who can change things?
I think it'll help a lot. We're poor at perimeter shooting, and Jabari can knock down shots, so it'll just help us space the floor, keep other teams honest, and so I think it'll help tremendously.
The spacing the floor impacts you in the sense that if you want to drive in the lane, you expect to have a little bit more freedom to get in there?
Yeah, hopefully won't see as many guys in the lane when I'm driving because they have to honor, Jabari and Jordan's shot-making ability, so we'll see.
Is it a whole different kettle of fish when you got Jabari and Jordan on each wing rather than having one less sort of option that you know? When you pass the ball to Roger, and maybe he's a little hesitant to take that shot or doesn't want to, but if you get it to these guys, they both can do that.
One of Jabari's strengths is shooting the ball. Roger, one of his strengths is getting to the basket. He's not really a perimeter shooter yet, and so teams play accordingly. So when you have Jabari on the floor, teams might, play a little closer to him. His men might play a little closer. And when you have Roger on the court, they might sink in a little bit and force him to shoot. So, different players, different styles. Teams going to play him differently. And like you said, with Jabari and Jordan both in the game at the wings, if they're knocking down shots, then that makes it a whole lot easier.
Including for you too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you feel like teams have been ganging up on you for a while, for a couple weeks, and leaving somebody in the lane when you go in and drive in there?
I feel like I've been seeing 3-4 defenders, but great players find a way to get it done. So just got to continue to play, find other ways I can be effective. Maybe I'm not getting the same shots. Got to get better and find other shots, maybe pull ups. Just do something different.
Will it help also to have one more guy that you can pass it to?
Yeah.
You only scored 4 points in the first time since I think the third to last game, your fourth to last game of last season against UCLA. Was that because they were able to collapse 3 or 4 guys on you and really close the lane?
Yeah, I had a very good talk with Coach, and it was, sort of about the different ways you can affect the game. And I didn't score the ball well. Like you said, that's the lowest scoring total point I had in a while. So, but, I was making good passes, and I can only, you got to take what the defense gives you. So if I'm driving, I see 3 guys, there's not really much I can do other than pass the ball. So, when they were committing to me, then I had to kick out, and that's just what it is.
When did you have that meeting with Coach?
The other day, I don't know, 2 days ago, yesterday, something like that.
So after UCLA?
Yeah.
Just about maybe, you said different ways you can affect the game.
Yeah.
So was it just about maybe adjusting to the way teams are kind of playing you right now, or was that kind of a part of it?
I don't know. We talk about a lot, but that part of the conversation was just about, he asked me what's my gauge of a good game. And I told him, when I'm able to get to my averages and contribute and help the team, he said, you can't affect how shots are going in or not, but you can always defend, rebound, play hard, and I just have to take what the defense gives me. So, like I said, they were collapsing. I had to kick out, and that's just how the game went.
Was he thinking maybe you were getting a little down, when the shots aren't falling at the rate they were earlier in the year?
No, I don't think he. My confidence is still high. He always asks, "Why should your confidence be low?" So I don't think he was thinking I was getting down on myself. It was just one of those. We have meetings throughout the year. It's not my first meeting with him.
Sure.
So yeah.
Tyrone, how big of a game is tomorrow night for you guys?
Huge game. We've been playing poor, been losing. Everybody hates losing. We're playing a rival tomorrow, so we got to be ready to come out and play, and we need to win bad. So we'll definitely be excited and ready to go.
Do you think to some degree just getting a win could kind of spark a different direction for you guys and lift everybody up?
Yeah, definitely. We just need something to get us off the hump. We pick up a good win. It could lead to better play and even more wins. You never know. Or we can keep playing the way we're playing, which is not good, and I don't think anybody wants to keep playing like that.
Or is your foot pain free now?
Yeah,
How long has it been that way?
probably a little over a week.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so that's why I just got back into the flow of things.
And on Saturday when you practiced, you were allowed to do whatever.
Yeah, I went to a full practice, contact and everything, no pain.
They still had you wearing the protective boot Sunday evening. Is that just a
Yeah.
precautionary thing?
I didn't have room in my bag to pack it, so I wore it.
Easier to wear it than to
Yeah.
pack it, huh? What do you expect from yourself going forward in terms of what you can do to help your team?
I got to knock down shots, keep the defense honest, help Tyrone out by doing that. I got to play defense, have to rebound the ball, and I just got to provide some energy off the bench, be a spark.
Do you think coming back from this one will be easier than a year ago because you've had that experience before and you're sort of ready to adjust in a different way?
Yeah, definitely. Last year I was a freshman. I was used to starting, so coming off the bench was like a different experience for me. But this, I already went through it last year, so nothing really changes for me. I just got to play hard, and the minutes will be there.
Are you coming off the bench for now still, as far as you know?
As far as I know, yeah, I'm probably going to come off the bench.
What was last year? Was it a sprained ankle?
Yeah,
Which one was it? Was your right or left?
right foot,
And then this one was your
left foot.
left foot.
Yeah.
Having watched the guys, from a different viewpoint, from not playing over the past, well over a month now, have you seen anything different, or you kind of seen a different way the guys have been playing, I guess?
I mean, we're just not winning. Like, we were winning earlier in the year. Of course, the competition wasn't as good as it is now, but we kind of got away from like the little things we did earlier. We just got to get back to boxing out, playing harder, not letting teams score because teams are scoring at a higher rate on us now. Just got to get back to the way we used to play when we were winning ball games. That's it. Just tighten up the screws a little bit.
When you look at the conference, do you go, geez, this thing's pretty open there. Everybody but Utah has a loss already.
Yeah, I still think we have a chance to finish high in the conference. Like, it's still early in conference season right now, and we got to a slow start. But a lot of teams in the past have gone off to slow starts and still finish high, so we can definitely be one of those teams.
Stanford gets a lot of scoring from the backcourt, obviously, with Randall and Brown. What do you guys remember about playing against the two of them, and what do you see on film and things for them this year?
They're both good players. Randall's kind of, he's the guy. Run him off a lot of ball screens. He takes shots, he makes shots. He's aggressive. Even if he's missing, he still won't take them. Just got to try to slow them down as best as we can. Yeah.
And Jabari, do you remember?
They're talented. They can both score in a variety of ways. We just got to find a way to slow them down.
And how do they play defensively? Are they, they give you guys problems?
I don't really recall, them giving us too many problems as far as the backcourt players defensively. We just got to come out, be aggressive, attack them, make them play on both sides of the floor. Put pressure on them on defense. And I think, try to tire them out a little bit, maybe not affect them on the offensive end.
Do you think you guys lost some of that aggression that you always talk about? You hear so much around here over the weekend. Was that part of the issue?
I don't know. We kind of pushed around the boards a little bit. Didn't rebound the ball as good as we should have. But I think we're still a pretty aggressive team. I don't know. We have to be more aggressive. We have to come out and control the game from the beginning.
We have time for 2 more questions.
You said that you want to try to tire Stanford out a little bit. Do you feel like conditioning is an area where you guys have an edge on other teams typically?
Possibly. We condition hard over the summer. Our practices are very intense up and down. I think we're well conditioned, but I was just, referring to just putting pressure on them, making them to sit down and defend, making them guard our actions, because it's hard to guard the ball and go down and, have to score the ball too, especially when you're a guy like Randall, you get so much, exerting so much energy on the offensive end, you have to come down and sit down and guard somebody on the defensive end. That's tiring. So, I think if we're putting pressure on them and making them defend, and not giving them, easy bailout shots and turnovers, then, it'll be to our benefit.
And you guys are ready to play at a level where you're not getting tired like that on both ends?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.